Hello and welcome. It's going to be a good video here. I just happened to notice that Raptor News did a video on me. I did a video on him, a few of them actually, and I want to get a point across to everybody who watches this video. Don't let him deceive you when he plays one video and doesn't play any other videos. Okay? He plays one video where when you're upset at somebody and you're trying to get a point across, which I did. I got my point across. Nobody would like it if I went out there bashing blacks. Nobody would like that. So don't go bashing the whites when the whites are no different than the blacks, no different than the Chinese, no different than anybody else in the world. All right? Religion, faith, no matter what it is, everybody should be unifying. I'm proving that Rap the News is being indirectly and directly racist towards all whites, basically saying that not one white person is even related to God in creation. He's basically trying to say that they're all going to hell. Not one white person will go into heaven. Is he a one-tracked mind? Because the video that I did on him afterwards, called Proof, 2018 here, go back. It's on the 15th. Go back on the 15th. I did a video on Rap the News after that video that he just did on me. I did a video about breaking down his Gentile, lawless ones, and everything else that he runs through, trying to say that this is what this means, blah, 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 blah. And with slavery, rape, and all this other stuff, he's applying that to the blacks and the Hebrews. But I think everybody in the world goes through that still to this day. Because if you look at America, there's a high trafficking rate. All right? Look at what's going on in the world, period, with all the disgusting violence amongst all breeds of all races, even with the Hebrews. So no, not all Hebrews, no, are chosen. No, not at all. And the way you speak, sir, the way you speak, Rap the News. See, I use words as a way to express, like, how would you like it if I said the N-word, right? So I'm telling you, how would you like that? So he puts the words underneath when you're speaking. He's not showing you a video that you do at all. He never shows his face at all. Because if he does show his face, he knows he's going to have big problems on the fucking YouTube. People are going to look at him differently, and he knows that he'll get looked at differently. Period. But see, he won't get looked at differently if he just changes his outlook and his attitude on life and towards the creation, period. Just changing the minds of a person to be as honest and respectful and loving and caring as possible towards one another and worshiping one God, period. Forget about all these other little side pieces, all these sons and daughters theories. Worship one God. That's it. All right? He tells you to love. He tells you to honor and obey. Do not commit adultery. Do not be gay. Okay? He tells you all these things. And every single one of us, we use vulgarity. We curse on an every single day basis. And it's things that we know that we have to work on. And when we can admit it, as a man or as a woman or as whatever you are, because I don't judge whatever you are. I'm just going to point out your flaws. And Rap the News, you got a lot of flaws there, brother. You seem to have had something happen in your childhood that you won't go into. Well, maybe if you tell your testimony, your true testimony, maybe then people can understand that. I'll tell you what, I told you my testimony. I was stabbed. I was stabbed by a black man and I was stabbed by a white man. Am I mad at either one of them? Absolutely not. Did I not walk up to them, shake their hand, and tell them they were forgiven? Absolutely so. Because I don't hold grudges. So I can forgive you for making that video. Because all you did was you got my voice out there. That's it. You know, if you're going to be a piece of shit, and yes, that's something that comes out of an asshole, because you are what you eat. And it seems to me that the knowledge that you're eating, which is food, is shit. It's shit. It goes in and comes out looking different. Goes in one way and comes out looking different. Okay? Food goes in, green beans go in green beans, meat goes in meat, mashed potatoes go in mashed potatoes, but it's all mixed up and it all turns brown. It all turns into shit in the end. Your bodies turn into shit in the ground. Fertilizer, poop, fucking shit, rotten shit just from the outside. Rotting its way inside and inside out. You got to understand life, son. You know nothing about life if you're going to sit there and you're going to continuously harp on a Gentile or this or that or this or that. You're stuck in the past. Move on to the future. Forget telling people about Gentiles. Tell people about God and the love that He has for them. You don't need to go and stay in the past. You're not helping anybody. You're not doing any work, Mr. Rap the News, to show any of your work. You're just saying and showing pictures. Now I notice that you're trying to do the same thing that I'm doing. And you haven't been doing it before. Not at all. You're starting to do the same thing I'm doing when it comes down to putting the verses in there. Why don't you use the verses in order? From Genesis 1 all the way to Revelations 22, last chapter. Because that's what I'm doing, son. I don't know if you've looked at my book recently, but mine's accurate. Mine speaks of the truth. Mine doesn't tell a lie. Mine shows you. I'm not adding words to that Bible like you are. I'm not adding words to it. If I have an opinion, I say I'm stating an opinion. You don't even do that in your video. You just go ahead and put a paragraph of your own words in there, along with a paragraph from the Bible explaining what the Bible verse means. You're not explaining what it means. You're not proving nothing. You're not giving any dictionary definitions for the words that you're using. You're assuming. We're out here working real hard, scouring the internet for information, learning every freaking day. While you sit behind a desk showing pictures of a white man stealing out of your mailbox, or pictures of a white Jesus holding up his fingers in a certain way, and you're saying that's the image of the devil. No, the image of the devil came after that. The Baphomet doing that came after the Jesus statue. Don't you understand? I don't care who watches this video. I don't care who sees it. I've done videos proving Rap the News is no good. No good at all. He's spreading hatred and race wars between the whites and the blacks, the Hebrews and the whites, or whatever he wants to call them. He's spreading hatred. He's implanting it like a seed into their minds. And so through their minds, he infects their hearts. That's why God said connect them, your mind and your heart, your body and your soul, your feelings. You got to connect them all. And he's not doing so. He's implanting the seed in your head of hatred and spewing your heart full of hatred to where you're angry at white people. You're calling them Gentiles. Gentiles is just another word for, I got the definition in there. I don't have to remember these things, even though it is a good memory. All right, Gentile is a person of no religion, no law, no authority, and is reckless. My memory works when it needs to. I don't want to have to use it. But Rap the News, I've studied you long and hard, and every one of your videos talks about the Gentiles. So, I got to say, get off the white man D. All right? And get on some spiritual love of God. Work on spreading the message of love, not hate. I can't say it any better than that. You never learn. You'll never learn. You can't make me look bad. I get more views on my videos than you do. I'm not jealous. That's number one. He tried to say I was jealous. I'm going to make another video proving to you guys he thinks I'm jealous. See, he puts his own words in there, jealous, but does he know how a person really is? No, he takes a person and how they're feeling at that point in time, a little upset or a little angry with a person, and you want to get your point across. So you're not going to say it like, I'm not going to give it to you sugar coated. I'm not going to tell you good job, son, because it's not. So he takes what he wants to take and he puts words underneath, puts words on the side. But I noticed that his videos, they don't get views. Not like that. Not like mine. And I'm not worried about views, Rap the News. I could care less. I'm doing this for my own recreational purposes because of God. I have nothing else better to do. I'm retired. I'm retired. I don't have to work hard for anything. Do you know why? And I never had to work an on the books job in my entire life. Do you know why? Because I love God. And I try to do my best to spread his word without hatred in it. So play this video. Play this video on your channel, Mr. Rap the News, or play the proof one that Jesus Christ you said isn't real. I prove he is. For every Bible verse you pull out, I'll pull out one better. But you know what? I think I'll just pull out the collection of stuff that I've already done the work on your stuff. And I'm gonna put it like I always do, side by side. And I'm gonna prove that you're pulling and you're implanting a seed of hatred in the mind and poisoning their hearts. I'm going to prove that. I've been working real hard gathering a lot of your videos. At first, I thought you were doing a great job, the Planet X thing. I'm like, wow, Rap the News is really doing this. Dang, holy shit, I got to give it up to him. So I started commenting on his channel. Great work, blah, 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 blah. And then all of a sudden, the more I listened, I wasn't catching on at first what he meant by Gentiles. But I guess that was an inside thing until I started seeing the images he's putting up there. So he's indirectly planting the seed of hatred in your mind. Wake up to that. Wake up to that. There are many false deceivers out there. I'm telling you, it doesn't matter your skin color, where you're from, or what religion you are. As long as you look at each other in a different light, without hatred, but with love, laughter, kindness, hope, care, sincerity, and you don't break those bonds, the world will be a much better place. And I think everybody would agree that there is a greater purpose up there. God is greater. Nobody knows what God is. So, coming soon, video on Rap the News, complete video on a lot of the things that he's been saying. I'm going to give you definitions for the words that he uses from the Bible. I'm going to give definitions of those words. I'm actually providing proof. He's just putting down hearsay on things. Okay? He's not providing anything. So anyways, let's give it up for Rap the News. He made a video on me. Woohoo! Yeah. And he likes to assume things as well. So stop that, Mr. Rap the News. All right, to y'all. Have a good night. I know it's late. Nobody's watching because it's like 4 in the morning now where I'm from. So, all right, guys. Love you all in Jesus Christ's name. Don't let nobody poison your heart or your mind.